Hype TV people! Finally a bit of dry weather, we can get some brickwork done. And moving on with that, this is part 2 of this extension, this huge extension, this massive house behind me here, a former footballer's house, and that's actually the garage to the house. We're doing all sorts of things to this, cinema rooms, complete internal remodification, remodeling, everything, you name it, we're going to do it. So we're going to have a quick update video. So you've seen it before we started. This is where we are so far. So we've got a nice little mixer there. Give that a tickle. Got these lovely staircases. I'm loving all this. So we've exposed the floor, and there's a reason we've exposed the floor. It's because we're making adjustments to the back with the remodel. So I'll put some plans up for you now so you can see. So shooting! So we've completely reconfigured all around. So you can see on the floor where these pieces of wood were, these were previous walls. So we've removed all these walls here. Got some, you know, you can see at the top there where the walls were. So we've reconfigured this. We've got a nice big room in here now. We've studied off some of the doorways. Same behind me. So something interesting about this house, it's actually a timber framed house, which means the timber frame is almost brought in sort of a Meccano part, dropped down with a crane, and then it's sort of screwed together, and that becomes a structure of the building. And then after that, you then put your brickwork around the outsides of it. So the actual structural part of this building is the timber frame itself. We've also had to take up the floors, which is why you can see this kingspan exposed, because obviously with underfloor heating, so builder's tip, if you're doing modifications with an existing underfloor heating system, and you're then trying to make additional rooms, the chances are you're either going to have to put extra zones in, so you're going to need to update your manifold, or you're going to have to rip out a lot of it and redo it because it's not going to reach the distance that you need it to reach, or the design won't work, or the pump won't be able to push it as far. So you'll end up doing some huge modifications. So I'll do a video on that when we come to it. So now we're going to look into the cinema room. So again, this is the front room. Look at that. Beautiful, people, beautiful. Huge, huge room. So obviously we've taken out the existing doorway there, blanked that off. We've put the new doorway in there. That's so that it matches the internal design. So this is going to be a downstairs loo. So it's going to be quite a good size. And then as we come through this doorway here, this is where the magic happens, folks. So as you can see, from this wall here, all this is going to come out, all the way across. We've got some temporary hoarding behind me there, and then all the way down, and we're going to be building that, and that's going to go into this extension. So now, because we've got some brickwork done, from an internal view, you can see that that's where it's going to go out to. But literally, we are taking all of this out. So I'm currently waiting for the structural engineer's calculations. But actually, by the time this is aired, we've probably got them, so I'm going to put them up for you now. So, shooting! And that is what we've got to do to make the structure, to remove all this. So what's on that piece of, what's on that drawing I've just showed you there, is what we've now got to implement to remove all this wall across there to make it one huge open plan space. But I think you'll agree, folks, this is going to be something spectacular once it's finished. So up the stairs, there's not that much we're doing up here, to be fair, but I do love that staircase. Beautiful, beautiful. So again, taking the doors out, we're just readjusting the floor plan basically. This is going to be the walk-in wardrobe for the bedroom. We've ripped out all the bathroom here. So the bathroom's gone, so complete new bathroom suites. New walls. This place is having a proper makeover. Next bathroom. So as you can see, knocking the back end out of it, people. Oh, loving this. And then we've got a new wall behind me, so we've changed that. We've blocked off this doorway here, which is the only sort of bathroom that's left. And then we've come out to this. So that is a brief walk around this property from an internal point of view. And now I'm going to quickly run outside and show you the outside, because we've got some really good progress. Because we've got some dry weather, it means we've been able to get the strips done, which means the concrete footings have been poured, the slabs have been put in this morning, and the brickwork is already going up on the outside. Because it's going to be a traditional build, which means it's going to be brick and block. And here we go. So this here is the woolly mammoth behind me. We say that because when he takes his top off, that's what he looks like. This guy's insulated 365 days of the year, people. So as you can see, we're up to splash there, which means we've built the brickwork up to where the damp course is going. We've dropped the slab in there, which is just concreted insulation. All been passed off by building regs. Look at this, all these bricks being loaded out, ready for the brickies to smash it down. Look at that, it's like a thing of beauty, people. So standing outside, as you can see, the brickwork's up to about 6 foot, 1800 high. Windows are starting to be formed. The opening doorway's been formed there. I can't walk inside the footings because the concrete is still wet, as you can see. See the glisten off it, look at that, it's beautiful. So I can't talk too much to you about it. So if you can see these little bits sticking out here, these little bits of metal, these are what we call ties, brick ties. There you go, you can probably see it now on the video, just above the tickling stick here. So we have that every 3 courses, and that works out in bond with regards to the brick. So on all openings, every 3 courses we have the brick tie sticking out, and that then goes into the brickwork on the block. So it ties the wall together and makes it nice and strong. And this is just a progress update, folks. Again, sun's out, so we're smashing it down. And this is going to be a thing of beauty when it's finished. And that's it from me on this one. I'll see you soon, folks.